My name is John Russell Kring.
That is a beautiful name.
Thank you very much.
Where are you from?
I live in upstate New York, actually, up in Troy, close to Albany.
Okay, so not too far. You're kind of like
About
local.
3 hours, not too bad.
Yeah, all right. That's awesome. So tell me, you're a filmmaker.
Yes, but I am the president of the jury for the screenings here. So I'm really appreciate the opportunity to be with IFF-NY, and this is my first year. I'm very, very excited about it. I've taken a look at the films that are going to be screening, and I'm really, really excited.
Well, that is amazing. We're really excited to have you. So thank you for coming.
Apparently I did not get the notice. I'm supposed to wear black, so I'm like the opposite of black. I'm like pink. So
I love pink, so you're very welcome.
you have to be very secure in your manhood to wear the pink like I do.
That is true. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
and
it.
Enjoy I hope you'll come see all the films.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I have to, or otherwise I can't judge them.
That's right. Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome. What's your name?
Thank you, Nico Falcone Georgiadis. It's pretty complex.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you to spell it out. So where are you from?
Actually, I'm living in Sweden, but originally I'm from Greece.
Oh, okay, wow. That's amazing. Okay, so and you have a film here tonight or this in the festival?
Yes, that's right. That's the name of the Who's Reality 2.0.
Oh, okay. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's about a taxi driver that lost his daughter, and he go to a therapist and he's trying to find motivation to life. But it's difficult, so he tried to self-rehabilitate by meeting stranger in his taxi.
Wow, that sounds really amazing. May I ask, is that based on a true story?
Some of it is, but some of it is fiction. So I try to mix experiences of living different persons that I know that have a lot of stories to tell about life. So I try to mix it in this cab.
Yeah, that is amazing. Okay, that is. Thank you very much. And you are the producer, the director. What is your part?
I'm the director and some of the acting.
Oh, some of the acting. Oh, I'm very excited to see this. Well, thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy our festival. Thank you. Where are you guys from?
Japan, part of Tokyo, Japan. Yeah.
Tokyo, Japan. I see. And you here you have a film. You're a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Hi.
What is your film's name? Tell me.
Ofuku and its name is Ofuku. Ofuku movie.
That is okay. Amazing. And tell me a little bit about the film.
オフクは360年前に
Ofuku was born 360 years old.
江戸時代から生きている
Edo era.
Oh, okay. That is amazing.
It's a character.
Character. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, is this a feature film? Yes. Is this a feature film? That's amazing. You're very excited. When is your film?
楽しみですかっていうふうに聞いてます。
はいとても
Well, we're very excited to have you. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます楽しみにしてました
Arigato. Yes. Me too. Thank you.
Thank you
Yes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Enjoy tonight. Oh, what is your name again?
Mashru Parvez.
Okay, that's amazing. And you have a film.
Film playing on the 19th.
A short film. What is the name of the film?
It's called The Dog Solution.
Oh, wow.
It has nothing to do with magic.
Okay. So may I ask, tell me a little bit about the film.
Basically, it's about the idea that gods, right? Like, we have this, how should I put it? Like, we always view gods in kind of this hierarchy where they're above us. But what if they had traits which make them more human? So I've envisioned this world where each god represents a country. Right.
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm from South Asia. My country is Bangladesh, and two gods from two particular countries are having a discussion.
Wow, interesting. Which countries?
One is obviously Bangladesh.
Okay.
The other one I'm not mentioning because I want the audience to figure it out.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so that is like, I see. And you originally from Bangladesh? Are you?
I am. I live there. I work there as a filmmaker.
Did you film it in Bangladesh or you filmed it in?
Yes, I did. I did film it in Bangladesh, but it was quite hard to get the particular set I wanted. You see, in Bangladesh, we only have one studio, and that's government funded.
One studio.
That's it. There's no private studios. That's it. The government funded one, and the largest lot that we have is lot 6. It has the highest height, the widest width, and the thing about this lot is it has bookings up to the next level, right? So I had to book this lot like 6 months before I even.
Yeah. I figured like you have to kind of like book it well ahead of time, and it's probably very pricey. I'm assuming because
It is the most expensive lot, but I couldn't like replace this location with like a garage or like some kind of basement because the depth you get from that kind of space, I don't feel like you can create it, in green screen. That's my opinion. I'm sure some other filmmaker would argue with me on that.
Well, we need to see the film. I mean, I'm also a filmmaker, so.
Wow, that's amazing. So you do this hosting thing on the side, or is it a bit of both?
I do, yes, I do filmmaking. I do a lot of things. But anyway, back to you and about your film. I'm actually very excited to see this film.
I feel a little pressure on me right now, but I do look forward to your response.
It's okay. I'm sure it looks amazing. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it looks amazing.
If you don't like it, please still say to my face that I didn't like it. I'd appreciate it.
Okay, sure will. I sure will. Well, I hope you will enjoy our festival. When is your film gonna be?
It's on the 19th. I think the showcase starts at 1 p.m. So anytime after that.
All right, that's great. Good to know. So thank you. I hope you'll enjoy it, and thank you for being here.
Have a good night too. Bye.
Thank you. Hi, we're here with, what's your name?
Hi, Taizu.
Taizu. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from India. I'm from the New Jersey area, New Jersey, New York area. But yeah, my parents are from India.
Oh, you said India, then you said New Jersey.
Right, yeah.
So you were born in
I wasn't sure if you meant origin-wise or if you meant like currently where I'm residing. But yeah, I'm from Jersey, PA area, New
Okay,
York.
but you were born and raised in India?
No, I was born and raised here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, you're born and raised here, but your ancestors are from India.
Right, my parents are from India.
So you have a film here tonight?
Yeah, we have it's actually a music video. It's going to be the non-competition portion. It's called Practice.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be premiering tonight. It's a 3-minute music video.
That is beautiful. That's amazing. Okay, and tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so the song is called Practice, and the whole idea behind Practice is it's kind of highlighting the years of work that it takes almost in this industry to become this overnight success, right? If you in Hollywood or even in music, there's this idea of course you have your overnight successes and the Gangnam Styles that the whole world knows instantly overnight, which is beautiful. But for a lot of artists, it's a lot of practice and hard work that goes into this iceberg that you only see the top of it, but that 90% of the bottom where all of that blood, sweat, and tears takes place, you don't really see it. So yeah, the song kind of highlights that. Also, another direction or angle with it was in the Indian community, being a doctor is a pretty popular career choice, and most doctors have practices. So this is my variation of a practice. This is my practice, and yeah. So
yeah, wow, that sounds really, really interesting. I know as an artist myself, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I'm really curious to see how this comes into a music video. What is the music exactly behind it?
So the music, it was produced by Rishi Rex, one of my good friends and longtime collaborators, and yeah, it's a very high energy instrumentation. Throughout the video, I'm blindfolded, and it's kind of highlighting that blinded by whether it be corporate greed, whether it be money, or whatever I guess our addictions are in life, right? It's kind of there's something we're blinded by, and it's kind of that practice of getting out of that, as well as practicing, kind of existing with the blindfolds on and kind of having to navigate, with your eyes closed.
Wow, that sounds really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing this. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. I hope you will enjoy the festival. Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
What is your name?
Natalie Berman, and I'm representing the film Relief, made by Vlad Pavlov. It's a movie about obsession, and it's about how we never know what's going on in people's mind. Our main character, Kat, she's obsessed with her brother-in-law. She can't get over it. She finds a therapist who she thinks can help her, but he's obsessed over his own methods versus helping her. So it's a movie about global obsession. We're all obsessed about something.
Wow.
And how it doesn't work at the end.
That sounds really interesting. So where did you film this?
We filmed it in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. So we were back, and tell me your name.
Sita Sarkar.
Oh, okay. And you have a film in this festival, right?
I do. I am the lead actress in A Happy Divorce.
Happy Divorce. And is it a short or feature?
It is a short film, yes.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about the film. What is it about?
So it's called A Happy Divorce, but it's not very happy. It's actually tackling the topic of suicide and spirituality and basically getting everything that you think you want, but sacrificing everything that you need.
Oh wow, sounds really interesting. And you are the only person here representing the film?
That's true. The team is in France right now, representing the team, so I'm happy to be here on behalf of everybody.
In France, you mean in Cannes?
They are in Cannes. They are enjoying the festival out there, but they wish they could be here.
Oh man, I wish they were here, but Cannes. Well, we're happy to have you. Very excited to see your film. And yeah, so are you from New York? Where are you based?
I am from New York. I wasn't born here. I was born in Bangladesh, but I was raised in Lower Manhattan of New York. So that's where my heart is between both places.
Oh, I see. And is the character, is she like American, or what is her background?
Sure. So the main character is an Indian woman, and she marries a black man. So we're also tackling race in the film.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing. All right. So appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here. And we're happy that we have someone here and that you didn't go to Cannes. Yes.
Very happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, enjoy. Thank you. Yes, hi. And we're back. What is your name?
My name is Miranda Jean Larson.
Miranda, it's nice to have you here, and you are one of the jury members.
Yes. Yeah.
So if I remember correctly, last year your film won the best
Last year my film Innocence won Best Short Film at this festival. I was beyond excited because not only was it my first film, but it has also been one of my first festivals I had ever been to. So I was very excited to be here.
That is really amazing. I actually remember that because I was here too. And I remember that film. I really liked it. What did I want to ask you? Wait. So you're here tonight as a jury member because of last year. Did you join the festival?
I didn't join the festival this year. I'm working on a couple of different projects that are taking more than a year to make, but writing a couple of new films and working on one that I haven't written as a producer as well. So yeah.
So you have upcoming films coming up.
Yeah. But I didn't have time to make another one for the festival this year. I'm just happy to be back as a juror. It's fun.
Yeah. So are we gonna see your next film next year?
Hopefully, if I can get it made by that point. There's one that might make it. It's a personal story of mine. Can't tell you much, but I will say that my parents will be in it. Not them, but like them as characters. Okay. So I've got to find people to play my parents at some point.
Okay, I thought for a second your parents are also actors and they're joining.
Ironically, they are also actors.
Oh, I see.
They're not going to be in the film though, but they are also actors, yeah.
And so where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from a small town outside Las Vegas called St. George, Utah. But I've been here in New York for about 10 years, so might as well say I'm a New Yorker now.
Yeah, after 10 years, you're kind of like a New Yorker. Yeah. All right, so thank you so much for being here. We're very happy to have you here as a juror member.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, thank you. Amina is here with us, the art director of the film festival. Very exciting.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm always happy to be back in New York City, and I'm always happy to be at International Filmmaker Festival of New York because it has the best atmosphere for promising filmmakers in the world.
Yeah, so where are you traveling from?
From Moscow, Russia.
From Moscow. Wow, that's so amazing. You travel all the way from Moscow.
Yes, just for this festival because it's the best.
It's the best festival. Last year, so she's also our host, so we're kind of like doing host-to-host interview.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we're very excited to have you tonight, and I hope you will enjoy this year's festival.
I definitely will because we have 58 movies from 50 countries. Can you imagine? It's absolutely fantastic and it's truly international, and I can't wait to see the opening movie from Israel, Acre Dreams.
Yes, I'm excited to see this film as well. It's also representing my country.
Yes, Hila, I'm so happy that you came, and it's so amazing that you support each other.
Oh my God, yes, I'm very happy. I think all the creators of this film festival are just so warm and so amazing that I just so excited to be a part of this.
Yes, and what can I say? I will dance Yom Shishi after that at after party.
Yom Shishi, well,
yes,
Yom Shishi is today.
Of course, it's like this I know all the Jewish dances.
Oh my God,
how can I not?
Maybe you should dance together tonight.
We should after party. Yes, at Alora, New York City.
Yes. All right. Looking forward to this. And yeah.
Don't miss that.
Don't miss that. So, hi, we're back with. What is your name?
Jagraj.
Jagraj. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, great. So, where are you from?
Singapore.
You're from Singapore. Wow. May I ask about what is this beautiful thing?
Oh, it's my turban.
Yes, your turban. Okay, that's amazing. And what is your filmmaker?
Yeah, I'm a filmmaker.
Okay, and what is your film? I'm assuming is premiering here.
Yeah, it's actually a music video.
Oh.
/ short film. So it's called Time to Go to Sleep, and it's an 8-minute music video. It's about a Sikh family in America and what they go through post 9/11. With the turban, looking like people that maybe aren't so friendly to the country. Yeah, it's about their troubles that they go through and how they kind of try to overcome it.
So is it set right after a 9/11 kind of time?
Exactly, yeah. It's about a little kid who sees the Twin Towers go down during a classroom session here in New York, and subsequently what the family has to go through because they're mistaken for the enemy of the country in a way.
Yeah, wow, that is amazing. And the kid, so it is based here, and the kid is considered he's an American.
Exactly, yeah. So it's about an American family who happen to be Sikh, wear turbans, brown with beards, and it's just about how what they go through and how they try to overcome.
Yeah, I remember, I read a lot about that, how a lot of people suffered just because the way they look right after 9/11. So that is very, very interesting story. How long is it? You said it's a music video and a short film?
Yeah, initially it was a full feature-length film, and what happened was I decided to write a song about it and condense the film into an 8-minute short film with hardly any dialogue, a couple of lines of narration, and just mostly told through music, really. I thought it'll be a lot more powerful, efficient, and effective. And it's premiering here, so I'm really happy about it. I think it came out pretty well.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Are you also a singer?
I am. It's actually my song. Yeah.
Oh, it is. So it is your song, and you also the creator of.
Yeah. I took on a few hats for this. I directed it, acted in it, and also sang the song for it.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing it. When is it premiering?
Sunday evening at 7.
All right. Yeah, that is really awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Are you based in Singapore or are you based in New York?
I'm based in Singapore and LA.
Oh, in LA. Okay. So you came specifically for this festival.
Exactly, yeah.
Very exciting. Thank you so much for being here. Very excited to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Hi, we are here. What is your name?
Alexandra Bernal.
Alexandra, and are you a filmmaker?
I am. I'm not in this festival yet, but I'm making films, yes.
So you're presenting one of the films that will be premiering?
Not in this one, no, just attending, supporting.
Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so are you currently doing any films?
Yes, I am currently producing, writing, directing, starring, pretty much everything on a film called 3 Days, and it's about mental health. It's about a bipolar person who, due to insurance issues in America, she does not get her medication, so it's her mental health kind of unfortunately going through that and that withdrawal because of the lack of medication. Yeah.
Wow, is this a short film?
It is a short film, yes. Ideally, hopefully we'll make it into a feature film, yes.
Yes, that sounds really exciting. So the film, you said, did you also write it?
Yes, so I'm writing it, directing it, pretty much everything.
I see. And so, what inspired you to write this specific film?
I write a lot about mental health specifically. I think it's a problem around the world, but in this country also so stigmatized. And I've had issues with my own health insurance in the past where I've taken some medication and then it just makes me think of people who have worse problems or conditions and then they are not allowed to take it just because the insurance said no. So it just kind of made me think about people, how would, that would happen to them and just bring a little bit of light over that issue.
I think we're lacking this talking about like mental health. I think it's something that is not very talked about, and I'm very happy to hear this is what you're working on.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I think I agree. That's part of the problem is that people are ashamed to even go to a doctor or a therapist, and they don't even know they have a problem, or they do, and they don't want to say anything or get help because of how stigmatized it is. So I think it's very important for everyone's mental health to be able to talk about it freely.
It's our job to talk about the things that are not talked about. It's to show to the world what needs to be shown.
Right, yeah, and it's good to make it okay. Like if somebody has diabetes, you would not deny them insulin, and you would not look at them like they're crazy. So I think it's just part of it's a health condition essentially. So
that is amazing. It sounds really exciting. I hope to see your film here at our festival next year.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that makes me want to hurry up and finish it already.
Okay, you can take your time, maybe in 2 years.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, thank you for being here, for supporting us, and I hope you'll enjoy the festival. Thank you.
So much.
Hello, and welcome back. And we are here. What is your name?
Maya Wampusic, or Maya Wampusik.
You have two last names.
No, I have one last name, but it's pronounced in two different ways.
Oh. Interesting.
No, Americans tend to say Wampusik, and in Polish you pronounce it Wampusic.
Oh, okay. So your last name, may I ask, are you Polish? Are you from?
I am Polish. I'm born in the United States. My parents came from Poland, and my father was actually a political refugee.
Oh, wow, political refugee. And you are one of the jurors.
I am, yes.
Yeah, so when did you become one of the jurors?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So you're brand new.
I'm brand new, and I'm new to this whole world, actually, the film festival world.
So are you at all a filmmaker?
I produced my first documentary this year. A few years ago, I was in a film that was in Cannes called The Immigrant, directed by James Gray. I played opposite Marion Cotillard.
I feel like I heard of this film. Isn't it? Yeah.
You would. It was because it was also with Joaquin Phoenix and Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
James Gray, who I think is one of the best American indie filmmakers in the world, I think.
So you were a part of this film?
I was in the film as an actress.
Oh, so you are an actress and a filmmaker?
I'm primarily an actress, but like I said, I produced my first documentary with writer Richard Viteri. It's actually his story and his film this past year. And I've started to work more and more as a director in theater. I'm starting to develop that part of myself. Most of my experience is acting, though.
Most of the acting. So are you originally like a theater actor?
Theater, and I've done film quite with a lot of love and passion.
Yes, I understand. So
basically both. In television, I've done Madam Secretary. I worked with Steven Soderbergh on The Knick a little bit. So I've been very, very lucky in my small niche. Yes.
I'm very excited to have you here. Yes. So, what is? I'm guessing you've seen the films. Not yet. Oh, not yet. No, not yet. Sorry, you haven't seen the film yet.
I have to say, I looked through the schedule, and amazing filmmakers from all over the world, and I decided I wasn't going to read too much about anybody, because I wanted to see the film as a spectator, very fresh and very clean, and have that experience be pure.
So
and from that perspective, I do what I have to do.
You have to choose. It's going to be a tough choice because I heard the films are amazing this year.
I even looking at the posters and the titles of the films, very moving and very international, which is really close to my heart. And I'm very excited actually about the Cinema Without Borders roundtable. That to me is so important, given my background, being the daughter of an immigrant refugee, and what's happening in the world right now, and in a place where the world is closer than ever because of social media to each other, and yet further apart, and yet more people are being able to express themselves through filmmaking because of technology. You know, so it's becoming really a way where film is a way for people to talk to each other.
Absolutely. We've been talking about how, like, you know, as filmmakers, as like artists, like we're talking about things that are not talked about. And this is like, being a part of the art world is amazing because you can, you know, speak your mind and speak about things like, you know, introduce other countries. It's so important, and I totally relate to what you're saying.
You know, even today on NPR, I watched, they were talking about climate change, right? And how photographers and artists were traveling to places that were having catastrophic natural experiences and using that as inspiration for their art. And that the art is really now becoming a way and a language for people to understand the severity of what's happening in climate change, in the environment. These are things that are new to the art world to a certain degree because of technology. You know, it wasn't as easy to do.
Yeah, and I'm very happy that we have it nowadays, you know, something we didn't have. Like,
where are you from?
I'm actually from Israel.
You're from Israel?
Yes, I am from Israel. I'll tell you all about it. Hello.
Yeah, I do.
That is amazing. That is great. Well, I'll tell you all about it a little later, but meanwhile, we have to continue. Yes, so we're very, very, very happy to have you. Thank you for being one of our jurors tonight.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, thank you, and I hope you'll enjoy.
Honored to be here. Thank you.
What is your name?
Spenzani.
Spenzani. Are you a filmmaker?
I am an actor.
You are an actor. Okay. Do you want to tell me a little bit about are you working on any films right now?
I'm working on stage right now.
On stage. So you're a theater actor?
I am. I'm an actor.
You are an actor of everything. Yeah. You act everything. Okay.
Everything.
Everything. And you're here to support our festival.
I'm here to support the festival, to support Mrika and all the Albanian artists and artists from all over the world.
See, and you are an actor. You're based in New York.
In New York.
And originally you were from
Kosovo.
Kosovo. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. So we were happy to have you here. Thank you for being here, supporting us.
I'm happy to be here. Yes. Looking forward to seeing some movies.
Yes, great. Thank you so much.